Hi there everybody, and welcome to another Creative Edge video blog. I'm Andrew, and when I posted the composite, the Gynoid composite, the robot girl, one of the questions that was asked was how did I do these the robot bits between the bits of skin, effectively. So I thought I'd just quickly show a little bit of, basically how I did it. It's very, very simple, really. I just painted it in. Here we have the composite. I've turned off some of the layers higher up. So I've created a duplicate layer of the layer with the robot stuff on, and I've blacked it out so we can see what I'm going to do. So basically it's painting, so you just need to get the right brush, which and here we are, and so I want that brush there, which is a semi-soft brush. It's got some fading out to it, and I'm going to have it on 70, about 70%, just over 72 maybe, just there. I've got the grey, and I just go down to a slightly smaller brush, and so I'm just going to use this side because I did this side first, and so I'm just going to go and use that as a bit of reference, basically just start painting in very softly with using a Wacom tablet, and also using some knowledge of anatomy, and so these will be the pectoral kind of muscles coming in here, and what should we add in? Let's have a look. Let's bring in something down here, a little bit coming in. Something down here. Let's bring in a wire just there. So it's just working very kind of softly, building it up, switching to kind of black to add some kind of definition here. Get these looking like kind of corded muscles, but they are metallic. They are not meant to be totally real. These are kind of robotic things, so add some connectors on the end where the muscles, which would kind of expand and contract, kind of attach to the frame of the robot, like so. I'm not going to spend forever doing this, just giving you an idea of kind of what I did. I do excuse the cold that I have at the moment. It's struggling through man flu, it's very difficult to kind of work with this, obviously. We are men. So just bring that in. What did we do? Okay. So bring in some other bits and bobs. It's just about adding detail, really. A lot of it doesn't make a huge amount of sense necessarily. It's just kind of, adding bits here and there, and getting it looking like it's some sort of robotic thing. As I say, I'm not going to do too much. So I'm using a black and a kind of fairly mid-grey here, just to give you an idea. But this is just kind of so that I start off with these colours to kind of lay down what it is I want it to kind of, the general shape of what I want it to look like. Like so. And then, I mean, I'd do this throughout, but then, you know, I want to add more kind of highlights, more kind of specular, so I go to a lighter grey and start adding in some highlights here and there, like so. Okay, I mean, I'm being, as I say, I'm being very rough and ready here. I'm not, you know, taking the time over it that I probably should, or you would do, you know, if you're doing it properly. But you kind of get the idea. It's starting to add some kind of three-dimensionality to it. You can also use a dodge tool here. Shrink that down, it's a bit big. And I've got it on highlights, so it's only really affecting the highlights or the lighter areas. Just really makes it pop a little bit, which is quite nice. So yeah, that's pretty much kind of it, really. There's not a lot to it other than that. It's just painting it in, as you can see. The only thing I did add some colour down here. So the way to do that is, let's say that's the wire. Just add some highlights to it. Okay, so that's the wire. I want to turn it into a colour, so I'll probably go over here, find a suitable kind of bluey colour just there, and then go back to the brush and go down to colour. Colour mode rather than normal mode. So it's not going to, so when I paint on the colour, it's not actually going to affect the kind of the shading. It's only going to change the colour, and then paint that in, and you can see it's still getting the highlights and the shadows, but it's turned blue. And that's pretty much it, really. And you just keep doing it until you get it looking how you want it to do. I mean, I've darkened it down here a little bit, added some shadows, but you get the idea of where I was going with that. And that's it, really, and that's how you do it. So thank you for that. I hope that was helpful, and obviously there'll be more videos to come, and I'll talk about lots of different techniques and ideas and how I approach shoots and all that kind of thing. So if you want to support me, then check out my Patreon page at the link provided, and you can also help me out by subscribing to the videos, and that would help me out massively. So thank you very much, and I'll see you soon.